welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Halloween. Welcome, 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 welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. D. Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Halloween Monday, to give you, of course, the happy, healthy, ghoulish people of mine, the WWE Monday Night Raw. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depth of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. And there's a reason why I say humble for each and every one of these bad boys. There's a reason why I say that. If you want to do anything for me, go ahead and hit the like button, also the sub button, and also the that notification bell. How about that? I do seven corsos each and every week. It's beautiful for y'all to go ahead and do some more stuff for me. If you want to go ahead and hit a comment on the show, I will try my hardest to respond to said comments or whatnot. That does help the algorithm, and I truly do thank you for those things. Let's talk about what I got on. My costume today is person who is always sleepy. That's my costume. More than I see, you can see right here, and I'm right like that. Yeah, that's me. So I'm always sleep, and that's the thing, because I never get sleep. That's the thing. So I mean, it's true, but it's not true. Also, this is the last day they'll be wearing the pink. I'm gonna bring it back up next October as well. So each October I will be wearing pink. I will be wearing, of course, a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully, I can change it up, that I can wear something really nice on the next version of the an October episode of the show. It will be Tuesday next go around, so I'll be NXT, and I will do hopefully a actual costume. How about that? So let's talk about WWE Monday Night Raw. It was way better than last Monday. Wow, it was not good. Last Monday was a complete sandwich with poo in the middle. Not chocolate, actual poo in the middle. This one was way better because it is the go home show to a pay-per-view. This is the Crown Jewel that we will be having on Saturday, which I will be reviewing. Mine will be a little super later than usual, because that show will be at 12 o'clock. So it'll probably be, my review will be probably around 7-ish, give or take. Now, I will be doing also a prediction show. My prediction show will be on Thursday, right next to the My 2 Cents episode as well. So we got all that taken care of, okay? I'm happy to do that for you guys. I'm happy to take care of those for you. So let's start. First and foremost, we got Bianca Belair versus now super crazy Nikki Cross again, instead of Nikki almost a superhero, which was trash. Now we have Nikki Cross, who is now a legit jobber instead of a jobber in her own right. So Bianca Belair, of course, wins with a KOD, but out comes Damage Control to attack Bianca Belair, getting a lot of offense in. But we get Asuka and Alexa Bliss. They come out of nowhere to even the numbers with everybody. I don't know if Nikki Cross is a part of Damage Control now, but it looks like she is getting her foot into Damage Control. After that, we get a video package from Bobby Lashley from 3 weeks ago with Brock Lesnar. Them having a fight, or talking and having a fight, where, of course, Brock Lesnar did attack Bobby, getting him to lose that belt, of course, against Seth Rollins. Now, after that, we do get a Bianca Belair and Asuka and also Alexa Bliss promo in the back, where they're saying that of course this should be over after Crown Jewel, after I beat her in the last woman standing match. They give all the love to now Alexa Bliss, where she's saying, I am sick, I am tired of Damage Control, and now it is time for us to get a rematch for those tag titles. Now, we don't know if they're going to okay it, but they do okay it, and that will be, of course, the main event. After that, we were supposed to get a face-to-face with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar did not show up, so they did let Bobby talk, and he says that Brock has been dodging Bobby Lashley for over 20 years. He has exposed him at the Royal Rumble. Also last week when Bobby beat the crap out of Brock Lesnar there, and at Crown Jewel, it will be no difference. He will expose him for the brand. He is a bum, a low level Bobby Lashley, or Bobby Lashley wannabe. After that, after he said that, Brock Lesnar actually comes to the arena and into the ring, where he says that we're going to do it like Texas, or whatnot. Of course, he's giving the fans what he wants, the yays, and he said that Texas the people in Texas, they don't want to talk about it. They want action. So if you want to fight, Bobby, come on out here. So Bobby does oblige. He walks up, he gets out of that chair and walks into the ring, where they do attack one another. We get security, we get WWE superstars, we get everybody, including Triple H, who comes out to break them apart. And he says, whoever attacks whoever again, we will cut this match. We will not have this match at Crown Jewel. But we got nothing else after that. So apparently that was the end of that. After that, we get a beautiful match from Austin Theory and Seth Rollins. And Seth won clean. It was a really good match. Lots of back and forth when it comes to Theory attempting to do that 8-count down. Also, we almost got a pedigree from Theory as well, attempting that, but it was the best. It was champion advantage as well, where Seth flips Theory out of it and putting him into the curve stump for him to win the match. This was probably the match of the night, hands down. It was a really, really great match. I really enjoyed it times 12, and hopefully we get some more of this. The only thing I don't like about the situation is that Theory, it shouldn't be Theory with these matches. He's putting on good matches, but he's not winning. And he's continuously putting on the exact same promo every single time. He's saying that, I am, of course, the youngest to do this, the youngest to do that, and I'm going to cash it in, I'm going to win. We know this. We know all of this. But we're getting tired of you saying it or whatnot. It's getting old really, really fast. Nobody interfered or anything. He actually won clean. It was a good match. After that, we get the Tribal Chief, the Needle Mover. God Mode himself comes out. And he talks about, before he says anything, he, of course, tells Dallas, Texas to acknowledge him. And we get the Usi chants. And he says that he has Jay and Sammy taking care of their differences and trying to get a little bit Usi. So he said, now it is time for us to stop talking about the Usi crap. And now it is time to talk about, of course, the elephant in the room, which is Logan Paul. They do have a match on Saturday for those titles. So he gives the mic to Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman says, yes, he has won both of his matches. It is confirmed that he does have a medal in his hand, and we all know this. We know that one lucky punch could end the reign of Roman, but and also he has been training with the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, but once again he knows that he's going against the Tribal Chief, and he is going to be smashed by the Tribal Chief. Here's the thing: they do not like outsiders. They don't like people coming out of nowhere to, claim their stake for the belts and only had 2 matches. The Tribal Chief has been champion for over 2 years, so I understand that they're upset. There's multiple people that can be challenging for this title, but they have Logan Paul, which is they think it's totally disrespectful. I kind of feeling what they're talking about, because this is kind of disrespectful. So what can I say? But out comes the Miz. The Miz first and foremost says, calm down, calm down. I do acknowledge you as the Tribal Chief. First and foremost, he says he knows a lot about Logan Paul. He knows that, that right hand is in fact right. It is completely true. And he's saying that, if you want some type of help, maybe I can help you out, give you some pointers, a pointer or two. But I have this this person that is continuously trying to attack me over and over again. We all know who it is. It's Dexter Lumis. And he says, if you help me out with Dexter Lumis, I will most definitely help you out with Logan Paul. And the Tribal Chief was like, can I ask you something? He was like, yeah, sure. You can ask me anything. You're the Tribal Chief. This is your ring or whatnot. He says, why does everybody think that Logan Paul is going to knock him out? And then he, after that, he delivers a Superman punch to the Miz, saying that, or am I going to be the one to knock out Logan Paul? This time the Tribal Chief, I am God mode. I am the needle mover. He is the man beyond all sorts. He also says he is the greatest champion of all time. Hands down, he is probably the greatest champion of all time. Hands down. That's why he really is. And he just leaves the Miz there. He gets out of the ring. And he says, no deal. He tells him no deal before he gets out the ring. And he just talks about that this is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is all mine. I am not feeling this match at Crown Jewel at all. I mean, I'm just not. Logan still has not gotten over with the fans. I don't think he will get over with the fans. The stuff I've been seeing on YouTube with the match with Anderson Silva and his brother Jake Paul, it looks very, very bad. Like, if you've seen, I will say you this, before watch this show and then watch the stuff that's going on YouTube, where it looks like that punch that he gave to Anderson Silva to KO him, it looks kind of fake. I don't know what's going on with that, but it truly looks kind of fake. And it looks like those matches that Jake Paul has been putting on are not real. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm leave it alone. But he is not getting over with the fans. I'm sorry. I love Impulsive when I can get to watch it, because I'm a huge fan of course, Markiplier. Love it, Tom Swell. But I'm just not feeling the love of this guy. We're getting more yays from, of course, the heel, the bad guy. We're getting more yays from him than, Jake Paul, which we haven't seen a lot. We've seen more of the Tribal Chief than we've seen of Jake Paul, which it should be the other way around, because he's the one that should be promoting the show more than, of course, the Tribal Chief, because he's part-timer. Now, is Jake Paul a super part-timer? Yes, but he has a match, a main event match, matter of fact, that he should be promoting, and that sucks to me that he has not been promoting this show leading to Crown Jewel. But I digress. After that, we do get a Miz promo where a backstage promo where he is trying his hardest to bring the numbness down and the swelling down from that Superman punch with ice. And the young lady does say Johnny Gargano sat down with Brian Saxton to spill all of the information between Dexter Lumis and The Miz. Now, The Miz did respond and say, this is not journalism. This is it's a gotcha journalism, and I will sue the WWE if this is not factual. So after that, we do get Mustafa. Mustafa comes out and talks about, of course, the Miz having really tiny balls, and they do have a match, of course, later on tonight. After that, we get Carl Anderson versus Damian Priest. I am so lost on why Carl Anderson is still the only person wrestling at this moment. You have two other people that are not wrestling. I don't know. I swear I thought that Carl Anderson fought Finn Balor last week. Why? I digress. Carl Anderson did win with a baseball slide or like a crucifix pin to really quick pin. But after that, pretty much everybody ran into the ring, started attacking one another. The OC got the upper hand until, of course, Rhea Ripley comes in, low blowing Gallows, and everybody pretty much getting their shots in. We got a coup de grace onto Carl Anderson. We got a beautiful 5-star frog splash onto Gallows. We got a beautiful Razor's Edge onto AJ Styles for them. Of course, they stand tall yet again. Remember, y'all, find out what it's going to be on Thursday. My predictions. So after that, we get a promo, of course, with we get a promo from almost, well, not almost, but with MVP talking about that. Yeah, you can keep ripping all this stuff up and flipping over 18 wheelers and destroying the ring and all of this crazy nonsense. You still have not beaten a person like Omos. And as a matter of fact, we have a surprise for you because we are going to be at SmackDown this Friday to, hey, say hey to you and whatnot. So after that, we get a JBL promo. His promos are literally the exact same thing. We've seen it 3 times in a row where he talks, well, he's at home now, so he does praise a lot of the old school sports people, and of course he praises Dallas, but he brings down, of course, the millennials, the Gen Zers, and, being very flaky and snowflakey. And he says that y'all are teaching children to trick or treat, which is going door to door asking for food. I was like, I don't think you ask for food, it's candy. But I was like, okay, cool. So R-Truth comes out with a cowboy suit on and a little toy horse, and he puts the horse down and he pets the horse, and he gets on the mic and he says, he said, what are you doing here? I'm here to wish Dallas a happy Halloween. And JBL, he said he wanted to thank JBL and Baron Corbin for their awesome Halloween costumes. And he's like, these are not costumes. He's like, oh, so you're not dressed up as a bitter, upset, angry, touched old man. And then he went to Baron Corbin, where I don't know what he was going to call him, but before he did, Baron Corbin does attack R-Truth. R-Truth gets a lot of offense in. JBL intercepts, and we get an end of days from Baron Corbin on to R-Truth. That was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. After that, we get Damage Control and they are truly. They're talking to Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is like in fetal position, and she's like really rocking back and forth, and then she just spouts off and runs away. After that, we get the trick or treat street fight with Riddle and Otis. Not finna get into this. This was one of the dumbest matches. Every time they do these matches, I hate them times 12, and I am always hated by these matches. So I hate this match as well. We get a RK. Riddle comes out as Ezekiel, which is Elias's younger brother, and believe it or not, Alpha Academy comes out as the sketch on Saturday Night Live where Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley are the Chippendale dancers. And of course, Chad Gable is Patrick Swayze and Otis is Chris Farley. And they just do some dances on the stage. They come up to the ring, and that was the end of that. We do get a win from, of course, with a really bad, disgusting looking RK Bro onto Otis with a jack-o'-lantern on his head for him to win the match. That I will say that was a very ugly but troubling looking RK Bro onto Otis. Hopefully Otis is okay. It just looked very nasty. After that, we get Dakota Kai and Io Sky, and they are Dakota Kai is more upset because they were challenged to a match where they were not prepared for. So that truly upset her. And of course, Bayley is trying to calm Dakota Kai down and saying that I have your back. You will retain just like I will get the belt when we will be the last women standing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Of course, they have a last women's standing match for, of course, the women's Raw WWE title. After that, we get a match between The Miz and Mustafa Ali. This match was pretty interesting as well. It would have been really good if we got a clean match, but of course, it's Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis came out of nowhere to try to grab The Miz from the audience. He gets out of the way. Mustafa does a beautiful sweet chant music, knocking The Miz out and ending with a beautiful 5-star frog splash to win the match. That will give him at least momentum to hopefully winning that title eventually from your boy Seth freaking Rollins. After that, we get a WWE investigation. They try to do it like was it 90 minutes or that show they have on CBS. And it's the true story of Dexter Lumis and The Miz. Johnny Gargano was called the whistleblower. And if you don't know, of course, Dexter Lumis was released from his WWE contract during the COVID era, and he saw The Miz and Dexter Lumis talking in the background before Gargano's comeback in Toronto. And he said he also has the phone call to prove what's going on. And the thing is, The Miz apparently was paying Dexter Lumis for all of these shenanigans or all of this stuff that was going on through him beforehand. Now, he asked the question, now, why is he continuously doing this? And the answer was that apparently The Miz stopped paying him. So if The Miz stopped paying him, that means Dexter Lumis is not getting any more money. So apparently he's upset due to the fact that he's not getting paid, not by him or the WWE. This is all kayfabe. And they're saying that now he wants revenge due to the fact that he's no longer getting paid. So that's what was the point now where he wants that contract. And apparently The Miz attacked him due to the fact that he's still not getting paid. So he's now upset because has a contract still with the WWE. And, he wants to get paid either way or the other. So he's going to continue to attack him until he either gets paid by The Miz or he gets a contract with WWE, which makes perfect sense. It made sense. I love it. Thank you for telling me what was going on Johnny Gargano. Not nobody, but Johnny Gargano. Thank you. So after that, we get the main event. Io Sky, Dakota Kai versus Alexa Bliss and Asuka. This is for the women's tag team titles. Now, this was a really good match. I will tell you, it was crazy due to the fact that when I saw that Io Sky tapped out to the Asuka lock, but Bayley was intercepted by the ref, and she was trying to get the ref attention, and we're seeing the tap out or whatnot, but nothing happened. We finally got Dakota Kai to break the lock, and that made, of course, Bianca Belair truly upset, attacking Bayley and throwing her outside, where it was a huge little area where they were fighting. We get a Bayley to Bayley off this huge little area onto a bunch of tables, eliminating both of them, giving, of course, Asuka and Alexa Bliss time to now do a 2-on-2 instead of a 3-on-2 match, and it gives them a beautiful time to actually get a Twisted Bliss onto Io Sky for them to win and be the new WWE Women Tag Title champions. It was a really decent match, second match of the night for me. I will literally tell you to watch both of the Seth Rollins and Theory match, and also the Io Sky, Dakota Kai versus Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Really, really great. I enjoyed it times 12. Now, we fade to black. We get awesome. Now, let's talk about, of course, what I want to talk about, of course, which is my 2 cents. Now, hopefully this will be the very last time I talk about the media scrum and the investigation. Now, if you did watch my show, which is the Dirt Sheet Roundup, I did talk about that the investigation has ended. Now, we will talk about it. I will go into depth about it. We don't know what's going to be in that in the investigation. I want to know. I know you want to know as well. So I would hope that on my show, why the investigation should be released to the public, and how this can be a learning and growing experience for Tony Khan and the AEW company in a whole. How now? Let's repeat it. The investigation should be released to the company. I mean, not to the company, but to everybody, and also how this investigation will help Tony Khan and AEW grow in a whole. Okay, that's what my 2 cents is going to be about. Hopefully, this will be the last time I talk about the media scrum. I talk about anything that consists of the Young Bucks and CM Punk in this area altogether. Okay, but I love it. I'm going to talk about it. Hopefully it's only 15 minutes. But the way I'm thinking about it might be a little longer or whatnot, because I love everything about what happened with this situation. Not people losing their jobs, but hopefully this growing with WWE and AEW. Hopefully everything will happen. Okay, so like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all so much. From the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly thank y'all. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, boys and girls, love, peace, and of course, happy Halloween, and of course, wrestling.